On page 151 of your book, in chapter 14, are the really important four areas I want to talk about briefly. And you're going to read this. The hero in the story is not the brand, the hero is the prospect. In story branding, the hero is not the brand. Let me repeat that again. The hero is not the brand. When I see advertising, it says, "We're the best, touch of class, we're the greatest." I can tell you right now, they're not any of those things. Because branding is not what you say about yourself as the brand, it's what others say about you. It's what others say about you. That's what branding is. And in chapter 14, there's obstacles um, that Signorelli brings out. Number one, the four obstacles for a prospect to connect with a brand are very important. Number one, level one obstacle, there's no product functional awareness. So this is the first problem a brand encounters, has low level of awareness of how it functions or what problems it solves. Passing through this gate is the price of entry for any brand. Um, have you ever walked into a restaurant and you have no clue what to order? You have no functional awareness of what is even on the menu. That's level one. Um, you might drive by a place and see a building with a business logo on it and have no clue what it does. You have no functional awareness. That's level one. You're not engaged with the brand in any way. Next one is level two obstacle, no product superiority comprehension. This is when the product uh, they kind of know there's something there, but they don't really know much about it, how it functions. They don't really have uh, an understanding how will this benefit me. Like, for instance, someone drives by the college and says, "Oh, there's a college there," but they don't know what programs it offers, and so they don't. Oh, that's just a college. I don't know. They don't know anything else about it. It's just a college. I don't know anything about it, and so they don't know that it has Bible courses that you can take. And name a public university you can get an Associate of Arts in Biblical Studies. Doesn't exist. So that brings us to level three comprehension. And in level three, this is where the product has a benefit to me. It offers me something. The reason I came to Trinity College years ago was because it had the Quest program. I could transfer my credits in from another school. I went to Moody Bible Institute Extension Studies years ago in Webster College. I was able to transfer those credits into Quest, and I was able to go to school one night a week back then, and I graduated. I got my bachelor's of science degree. So all those unique value propositions were important to me. So I made those unique associations. That's level three. Level four is the goal for every brand, overcoming the obstacle of lack of brand affiliation. So brand affiliation is the goal. We want to say I identify with that brand. They equipped me. They gave me my future. They built into my life. Those professors cared about me. They mentored me. They made it possible for me to go to school, and they helped me, you know, move on and advance in my life. In fact, Trinity College has a brand slogan: God calls, we equip, you advance. That brand slogan makes you the hero, not the brand. You're the hero of the story. That's what branding by story is all about. So the obstacles are there's no product functional awareness. That's level one. The second obstacle is there's no product superiority comprehension. Level three is a lack of brand association. I don't even know what the brand really does, and I don't find any association with it at all. And lack of problem number four is the lack of brand affiliation. So the association with a brand and affiliation are two different things. Affiliation is it's a higher level. For instance, I'll tell you a little story. I had a dentist come up to me and he goes, "Why should I send my child to your college?" When I was working at the college years ago, and I knew he was of the Jewish faith. He wasn't a Christian, and I love that guy. He was a great dentist, by the way. And he's since retired. And I said, "Well, you shouldn't send your child to my school Because your child isn't a Christian. Why would you come to a Bible college? And once he understood what I was saying, um, he was actually appreciative of that. And but him and I personally built a higher level of connection because of my frankness and honesty. So we want to seek that fourth level, and that's where you get loyalty in the fourth level. So overcoming that obstacle is very difficult to do. That's just a brief overview of the four obstacles in the book. These are key to becoming successful. Um, for a brand to be successful, it must solve a big problem for the prospect. And the prospect must believe that that brand did it better than anyone, and that they can't even imagine their life without what that brand did for them and their story. All right, we'll see how you do on this assignment. If you have any questions, reach out. Thanks.